Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I want to raise your awareness on something that I ran across this morning on a video I found on YouTube. Guys, subscribe to Suspicious Observers. I don't know how I missed this in the past, but he did a video this morning. It was like a 9-second clip about magnetic reversal. You know, the Earth's magnetic poles reversing, which I don't know anything about. I don't care if it happens or not, or at least I haven't in the past, right? So he did a video. And I did a screen capture shot of it, as you see around you, with a diagram of the intensity of the Earth's magnetic shield, declining, going down to like nothing now. And I wasn't aware that the Earth's magnetic shield was in decline or had any problem until recently, okay? And of course, so I like hearing about stuff like this. But, you know, let me talk about the subject of the reversal of the poles and the decline of the Earth's magnetic shield before we continue on. But this is more fear-mongering of a different variety, which I'm always very leery of fear-mongering. But let's take a look at some of this here. It lists what happens is you go over to magneticreversal.org and you read about the topic of weakening of Earth's magnetic field. And you go to that website, and it gives you 9 fast facts. And let me read these. These are a little bit interesting. The South Pole has already left Antarctica, and the North Pole is racing across the Arctic Ocean. Number 2, Earth's magnetic poles are getting ready to flip. Number 3, the magnetic field began weakening in the year 1600. 4, the magnetic field weakened 10% from the 1800s to 2000. 5, Earth's magnetic field weakened another 5% by 2010. Number 6, as of 2014, the magnetic field is continuing to weaken rapidly. Number 7, magnetic reversals can occur in less than 100 years. Number 8, magnetic reversals lead to extinction events. Number 9, magnetic reversals may cause biblical floods. So, yeah, now instead of the financial markets imploding imminently, we have to now worry about the magnetic poles of the Earth shifting abruptly and causing cataclysms which will kill us all again by another means. That's like, I don't know, the 4th or 5th thing I could think of that's imminently going to kill us again. I'm really getting tired of all this stuff imminently going to kill us. Look, there's always been some form of life on planet Earth. Just don't worry about it. If the poles are going to shift, you're not going to do anything about it. Even storing 10 years worth of food, you wouldn't make it through that anyway. So this isn't something you can worry about. And so don't buy into the fear-mongering on this. I was reading that NASA came out and said, yeah, well, magnetic pole shifts happen all the time. They just happen, right? So no, I'm not going to worry about it. And I encourage you to not worry about this either. There's always something coming out. More and more, it seems like more and more frequently, that, oh my God, we're all going to die. We're going to die. It's like, dude, you're not going to die. Don't worry about it. Human life isn't going to be wiped out on planet Earth anytime soon. And even if it was, you couldn't control it. You couldn't avoid it, okay? Because what people are saying now is that the magnetic sphere, the magnetosphere, the magnetic shield of planet Earth is being weakened. And when it gets really weakened, which is just prior to the pole shift, will be very, very susceptible to solar flares and like another Carrington event, which fried power lines and did all kinds of damage. But you know, it's a given. It's a given that a solar flare is going to do that eventually anyway. It's only a matter of time till that happens, okay? You didn't need to know this news to determine that fact. I get really tired of all this local fear-mongering, and every time it's something new, it's Jade Helm, and it's this, and it's Walmart's going to be a FEMA camp. It's like nothing happens, and just nothing's going to become out of this. So what the poles shift around and cause a little bit of trouble. It's not going to cause any more damage than things like fracking and Fukushima are right now anyway. And those are things we could control right now, but we aren't. Not to say anything about things that are completely out of our control, like a pole shift, okay? So I wanted you to be aware of this and go ahead and look at it And let me do one more thing here. Let me Google voice something. Hold on a second here. Let's do it. Hold on. What is NASA's opinion on pole shifts? Oh, here we go. Okay, pole reversal happens all the geological time. NASA.gov. Let's check this out, okay? NASA.gov, 2012 magnetic pole reversal happens all the geological time. Okay, scientists understand that Earth's magnetic field has flipped its polarity many times over the millennia. In other words, if you were alive about 800,000 years ago and facing what we call north with a magnetic compass in your hand, the needle would point to the south. This is because magnetic compass is calibrated based on Earth's poles. The north-south markings of a compass would be 180 degrees wrong if the polarity of today's magnetic field were reversed. Many doomsday theorists have tried to take this natural geological occurrence and suggest it could lead to Earth's destruction. But would there be any dramatic effects? The answer, from the geological and fossil records we have from hundreds of past magnetic polarity reversals, seems to be no. From hundreds of past magnetic reversals. Reversals are the rule, not the exception. Earth has settled in the last 20 million years into a pattern of a pole reversal about every 200 to 300,000 years, although it has been more than twice that long since the last reversal. A reversal happens over hundreds of thousands of years and is not exactly a clean backflip. Magnetic poles morph and push and pull at one another, with multiple poles emerging at odd latitudes throughout the process. By the way, that hasn't happened. Scientists estimate reversals have happened at least hundreds of times over the past 3 billion years, and while reversals have happened more frequently in recent years, when dinosaurs walked Earth, a reversal was more likely to happen only about every 1 million years. Sediment cores taken from deep ocean floors can tell scientists about magnetic polarity shifts, providing a direct link between magnetic field activity and the fossil record. The Earth's magnetic field determines the magnetization of lava as it is laid down the ocean floor on either side of the Mid-Atlantic rift. Okay, let me... Oh, okay, this is also blah, blah, blah. This is also proof that a polarity reversal would not affect the rotation axis of Earth, as the planet's rotation axis tilt has a significant effect on climate and glaciation, and any change would be evident in the glacial record. Another doomsday hypothesis, this is good, about a geomagnetic flip plays up fears about incoming solar activity. This suggestion mistakenly assumes that a pole reversal would momentarily leave Earth without a magnetic field that protects us from solar flares and coronal mass ejections from the sun. But while Earth's magnetic field can indeed weaken and strengthen over time, there is no indication that it has ever disappeared completely. A weaker field would certainly lead to a small increase in solar radiation on Earth, as well as a beautiful display of aurora at lower latitudes, but nothing deadly. Moreover, even with a weakened magnetic field, Earth's thick atmosphere also protects against the sun's incoming particles. And it's a common occurrence. So, from NASA's website, which I trust NASA, they're saying that it doesn't matter. It's happened before, it doesn't really matter. So, there you go. You know, you look at these things, and it seems at first like it's something to be very scared of. And, of course, we're all scared of the unknown, fear of dying. We're all certainly looking for that thing that's going to get us, but this isn't it. And I don't think you should worry about it, especially since I don't think these people have done any reading or thought about it, okay? Or really thought about it. Geography is a complex subject. It's a very complex subject. And when you're looking at complex subjects, it's easy to draw wrong conclusions when you're, in layman's terms, and not familiar with it. So don't worry about it. I try to provide you with that resource from NASA. If you can get a better subject, have at it. But don't worry about the pole shift. It's nothing. Have a great day, and leave your comments below on what you think about it. Everybody else is saying that the pole shift is going to happen, probably timed up with the Shemitah and the financial collapse. which is going to happen during Jade Helm in September, which I don't think is going to happen. And I don't think very much is going to happen in September at all. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching my channel. Bye.